Manish Sisodia, Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister, was arrested last night by the CBI. This after they questioned him for over 8 hours in the Delhi liquor policy case. Now, he is the second Delhi minister to be arrested, and he will be brought to court today afternoon at around 3 o'clock. The CBI has said that Manish Sisodia's answers were not satisfactory, that during the questioning, the answers that he gave were not satisfactory. However, the AAP has said that the arrest of Mr. Sisodia, who's the face of the Delhi government's education policy, which is much appreciated and has been very popular, that this is an attack on the Delhi model of governance. CBI officials said the AAP leader was grilled on various aspects of the excise policy, including his alleged link with Dinesh Arora and other accused mentioned in the FIR, as well as details of message exchanges from multiple phones, and they found his answers evasive, and therefore he was placed under arrest. Remember, this was the second time he had been questioned by the CBI. Today he will be brought to the court. And let's go across to Priyanshi now for more. And Priyanshi, tell us more about what time. Around 3 o'clock is when he'll be brought to the court. There'll also be a medical checkup. And meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party that has been protesting, they made it a big show when Manish Sisodia went in for questioning, and they plan to make a big show of it today as well.
That's right, Gargi. We're coming to you from right outside the CBI headquarters here in the national capital. And Mr. Manish Sisodia spent the night here as he was arrested last evening around 7:15 p.m. Now, he's expected to be taken to the Rouse Avenue court. That building that you're seeing currently is the CBI headquarters where Mr. Manish Sisodia was arrested last evening at around 7:15 and where he spent the night. Now, from here, he's going to be taken to the Rouse Avenue court, to the CBI court at around 3 p.m. Where the CBI is expected to ask for a 14-day custody of Mr. Manish Sisodia for further interrogation. Now, meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party leaders are planning protests across the country. The Aam Aadmi Party leaders in Delhi are going to stage a protest outside the BJP national headquarters in the national capital, and they're saying that we're going to be celebrating a black day. Now, meanwhile, yesterday also Aam Aadmi Party leaders staged that show of support for Mr. Manish Sisodia when he was going to the CBI headquarters, and in fact, several Aam Aadmi Party leaders were detained as well. Now, it's also important right now to talk about the importance of Mr. Manish Sisodia and how it could really impact the Delhi government and the entire governance in the national capital. So, Mr. Manish Sisodia holds 18 out of the 33 departments in the Delhi government. Remember, he got the 7 additional portfolios allotted to him when Mr. Manish Sisodia went to jail last year in the month of May, when Mr. Satyendra Jain went to jail in the month of May last year. So it's been 8 months that Mr. Satyendra Jain, the former health minister of the national capital, has been in jail, and now Satyendra Jain has been in jail for close to 8 months now, and now Manish Sisodia is the second Delhi minister to be arrested by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Satyendra Jain was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, if you talk about Manish Sisodia's importance, as I said, 18 of the 33 departments in Delhi government come under Mr. Manish Sisodia. And remember, these include very crucial portfolios such as finance, education, excise, PWD departments, and also health comes under Manish Sisodia after Satyendra Jain was arrested. So these are the crucial portfolios. 18 out of 33 is, of course, that means more than 50% of the portfolios, the departments in the national capital, come under Mr. Manish Sisodia. So it remains to be seen who will be allotted these portfolios now. If Manish Sisodia goes to jail for a long period of time, who will take care of these portfolios? If any MLAs will be elevated to positions of ministers, or if these portfolios will be redistributed among existing ministers. So that will be a crucial question for the Delhi government. Now, apart from that, let's also talk about the rise of Mr. Manish Sisodia and how he did become synonymous with one part of the Delhi model. Now, the Delhi model is known as what the Delhi government did on the fronts of health and education. Now, Mr. Manish Sisodia has been the poster boy of the Delhi education model. What the Delhi government keeps, what the Aam Aadmi Party keeps pitching in other states as they go for elections, and they say that we'll bring such world-class schools to other states as well. And it was all because of Mr. Manish Manish Sisodia. That's what the Aam Aadmi Party says. So he's really the poster boy of the education model of Delhi that Aam Aadmi Party uses to pitch in other state elections as well. So that is why he, in fact, you must also remember that he was featured in articles in international publications such as New York Times as well for that very education model. So that was the crucial portfolio that Mr. Manish Sisodia held, and it remains to be seen who will hold that portfolio next, with, of course, that model being synonymous with the Delhi model that the Aam Aadmi Party pitches. Now, number 3, Manish Sisodia has been with Mr. Kejriwal and with the Aam Aadmi Party. He's one of the founding members, and he's been with Mr. Kejriwal ever since the NGO days. So the two have been really close, and Mr. Manish Sisodia, in fact, is the number 2 after Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. And number 4, what's really important is that the timing of this comes at a time when the Aam Aadmi Party is pitching to be a national player. You must have heard several Aam Aadmi Party leaders saying that it's going to be Modi versus Kejriwal in 2024. So they really are trying to pitch Mr. Arvind Kejriwal as a national figure in 2024. So a lot of people said that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was able to focus on those national plans only because Mr. Manish Sisodia was able to handle the Delhi government by himself, as he was the number 2 of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. But Mr. Manish Sisodia now arrested. It remains to be seen whether Mr. Arvind Kejriwal will have to spend more of his time in Delhi government, in Delhi governance, and whether he'll be pinned down to Delhi government because Mr. Manish Sisodia has now been arrested. It also comes at a time when the Aam Aadmi Party, of course, is trying to make inroads in several other states. Elections coming up in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka as well, and the Aam Aadmi Party is planning to contest those elections as well. So at that time, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was seen to be focusing on election campaigns, while Sisodia was seen to be focusing on the Delhi government. So now when he is arrested, the larger question is on the Aam Aadmi Party's national goals, and whether Mr. Arvind Kejriwal will be able to continue with them with the full swing that he had expected now that his number 2 is arrested by the CBI.